am Katie. I'm a wife, mom, and I work full time. I love makeup and skincare. I truly believe every single woman wants to look and feel her best, and I have the tools and the resources to help you get there. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you the Maybelline Lasting Fix Banana Translucent Setting Powder. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the product, and then I'm going to show you how to use it and come back to you with my results and overall review of the product. So let's get into this. I do always get asked what I'm wearing on my eyes and my lips, and throughout the course of this video, because it does fall over multiple days, I'll be sure to share that with you. But I will say this, today on my lips, I am wearing the NYX Fat Oil Lip Drip in Supermodel. I absolutely love lip oils. I'm such a sucker for them because they give you just a little bit of pigment, but tons of shine and really nourishing ingredients for your lips. Any of the products that I'm sharing with you today, I will be sure to post my affiliate links down in the description, as well as the video tutorial links, so you can go and watch and learn how to use the other products that I mentioned in the video, as well as what my overall thoughts are of them. So let's get into this setting powder product. So if you are looking for more of a matte finish, I highly recommend using products that are designed for that. So this Banana Translucent Setting Powder is designed just for that, to help set and hold your makeup in place all day long while giving you more of a matte finish. I personally have oily combination skin, so I'm always looking for a little bit more of a matte finish. And what that setting powder does is, throughout the day, as your skin produces oils that can cause your makeup to break down, the setting powder helps absorb them. Now, this powder is designed to help kind of blur those imperfections while giving you the matte finish. You can apply it two different ways, and I will show you both ways today. The first one is to just, at the end of applying your makeup, dust the powder on. So I'll show you that using a couple of different primers and foundations, just to show you the lasting power of this translucent setting powder. And I am in my late 30s, so I'm always mindful of, are powders settling into fine lines and wrinkles? So stay tuned, because I'll be able to give you my thoughts on that here at the end. The other way that you can apply this product is by applying your concealer and then tapping on that translucent setting powder and letting it bake for about 5 to 10 minutes and then dusting it off. This is going to really help give you a flawless finish. But again, a lot of times as an older, more mature woman, this thought of like packing on the powder underneath the eyes where you have fine lines and wrinkles doesn't always sound the most attractive. So I will be sure to test that out as well, so you can see just how well this product bakes. Let's get into the application of the product. Go in with the powder. You will want to make sure that you tap it up into the top of the compact. There are these little holes, but you don't want to tap it too much, or else you're going to end up like me, where you have a little bit too much product. But that's okay. All you have to do is take your setting powder brush and just lightly tap into that product, and then tap out the excess on the brush. So that way, that's going to help limit how much that powder will fly everywhere. But I'm going to just take that, I'm going to dust it all over the face. Today I am wearing the NYX Marshmallow Primer. I use that on the face to prep my skin, and then I used the Unique Bare You BB Tinted Moisturizer. It has a SPF 30 in it. I'm wearing the shade Medium Dark. And then I will mention what I'm wearing on my eyes, because I do get that question quite a bit. I am wearing a transition color, just like a basic brown. A lot of times I use my bronzer, and I dust that in the outer corner. Then on the lid, I used the Unique Liquid Eyeshadow in Giggly. It's this gorgeous pink color that I'm trying to find. Oh my gosh, I literally just had it. Here we go, Giggly. And then on top of that, I used the ColourPop Ice Dream Super Shock Shadow. This is a gorgeous iridescent shadow. Absolutely love this. All right, so now that I've dusted that powder on, I'm gonna come back at the end of the day so we can see how it wears throughout the day. But initially, it dusted onto the skin really, really nicely, giving me that matte finish. So I'll be back. End of the day, let's take a look here. Especially because I just got done like walking, working out, I do feel like I have a little bit of shine. That's to be expected if you're out like walking and it's 80 something degrees outside. It's very hot and sunny here in Indiana right now. I will say this, I'm not seeing this product bunching or settling into fine lines and wrinkles, I will definitely be back tomorrow doing a different primer foundation combination to see if this powder works well with all different types of foundation. So stay tuned. Okay, so foundation is done. I'm ready to go in with that powder again today. Like I mentioned yesterday, I'm going to use a totally different set of primer and foundation products so we can really see how well this setting powder works throughout the day. So today I'm wearing the Merit Beauty Great Skin Priming Moisturizer. This is such a great primer with skin nourishing ingredients included in it. Then for foundation, I am wearing the TikTok famous Tier Mask Fit Red Cushion Foundation. This is the shade 29 in Natural Beige. You can see I still have a little bit of color to me, so I did warm up the whole look with my Tarte Hotel Heiress bronzer. I absolutely love this matte bronzer. It looks so good on the skin. I am going to try to blend this out a little bit more. Anytime that you apply bronzer, you want to make sure that you are blending it up in a way so that way you're not dragging the whole face down. But I'm just going in here. This side seems to be kind of being weird. That's okay. There we go. Much better. Brush. It's like the bristles are coming out, so I had to pause it to like pick out the little bristles that got stuck on my face. All right, now we're ready to go in with that setting powder. And again, I still have plenty in the lid, so all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tap into that, tap off the excess, and then dust that all over the face. I will say on my eyes, I am using one of my Try and True eyeshadow palettes. It's this one from Unique. It's the Moodstruck Addiction Shadow Palette number 9. And I love this palette because you can use the pigments in line to create a gorgeous eye makeup look. So I literally just used the pigments here. I did take a little bit of that maroon color, burgundy color, and I tapped it just a little bit in the outer corner, nothing much. But for the most part, like 99% of this eye makeup look is this line of product right here down the middle. Absolutely love it. Okay, let me go back in here and dust this on to help hold everything in place all day long. And again, I will be back at the end of the day so that way you can see how my makeup wore and if we had any issues with this setting powder bunching and creasing into the fine lines. But so far, it's looking really good on the skin. I love it. End of the day, foundation looks really good, but let's look up close in the mirror. I will say there's a little bit of settling into the fine lines here on the forehead, but I'm not seeing it here on the cheek. So it may have just been I put a little bit too much product on the forehead, like foundation on the forehead, but overall for the face, looks really good. So I definitely would recommend if you are looking for a cost-effective setting product, I think this is a really solid option. Another day, I will share with you what I put on my face. So the first thing I did is I took my Tarte Shape Tape Cloud Coverage with that SPF 15 in it. This is the shade 37 in Medium Tan Neutral. And I took that and I applied it all over my face except for underneath my eyes. Underneath the eyes, I used the Tarte Shape Tape Contour Concealer, and this is the shade 29 in Light Medium. I just took that, I applied a little bit of product. A little bit is gonna go such a long way, and I pressed that into the skin with my ring finger, and then I smoothed out any harsh lines that I might have had between that concealer and the foundation with my Unique Kabuki brush. So immediately after I apply that concealer, now I'm gonna go in and I'm going to bake it, all right? So I'm gonna take my damp beauty blender and I'm really gonna grab a lot of that product and I'm gonna just press that right underneath the eye here, just like that, on both sides. And this is called baking. You're gonna let this set for 5 minutes and then you're gonna come back and you're going to dust it off. And what this is going to do, it's gonna just help give you a completely smooth, flawless under eye. So I'll be back. So now that I've let that set for 5 minutes, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take a big old brush. This is my Unique setting powder brush. I'm gonna just take this and I'm going to dust off all of that setting powder. And now you can see just like a really smooth, flawless under eye area. Now for me personally, baking takes a little bit longer. I'm gonna do this if I have like an event and I really wanna make sure that if I'm wearing concealer, which again, I don't necessarily wear concealer all the time, but that it really looks nice and smooth and flawless underneath the eyes. So let's look up close with the mirror and see. You can definitely see the powder. I don't think that I would use this for baking personally, because again, it seems to be just really exaggerating those fine lines underneath the eyes for me personally, and that's gonna give me an older looking appearance, which I'm not a huge fan of, all right? But to take this and just dust it all over the face, I would recommend it for that. So there you have it. If you have any questions about the product, don't hesitate to ask. If you like these types of videos where I go in depth and share with you a single product, give me a thumbs up and let me know that in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, ring the bell, so that way anytime I post a new video, you're notified. Have a great day. Like these type of setting powder videos, make sure you go and watch this one next that I did on the Tarte Shape Tape setting powder. I love this setting product. It's so good. I'll show you exactly how I use it. Make sure you go and watch this video next.